I guess I want to hear a little bit more about what you specifically mean about teen art, and in specific terms in relation to the formal aspect of the film. I mean, I have my own ideas about what you mean in terms of specific shots that I remember.
What PhD are you working on at the moment?
No, half a PhD, that's done.
Only half a
Oh,
PhD.
and by the way, I mean,
it's a PH, not a PhD.
So, to begin again, I just want to know what, when you say teen art, what that specifically means in terms of a concept or a guide in your work as the DP on this film, or the cinematographer on this film. Because there's a number of shots and a number of things about it that I can point to, but I want to hear what you have to say about teen art in relation to formal aspects of the film. Take a drink and
Can somebody lend me a wife to wash?
I don't know. I'm being fallacious or facetious or pontifical, or Catholic. I'm not sure what I'm saying. Teen art is you got these kids and you're together, and what we're doing and what we're celebrating is their energy. And then you see these kids grow over the month. It's only, it was 4-week shoot. And you see these kids growing from, being scared and then asking for cappuccinos, with skimmy milk and blah, 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 And then realizing, well, they're not such superstars as they thought they were. And then finally actually being scared to leave the film because it was such an intense and wonderful and integral and growing experience for all of us. Teen art. Teen art means to me, I mean, it is ironic, or it means that in what we do, you see the art of who you are. And the art of who you are is the art of communication, the art of being who you are, the art of skateboarding, the art, hopefully, of putting the light appropriate to the scene in the situation that makes them feel comfortable, etc., etc. It is facetious. I mean, I call it teen art because there's something in that process that was so naive and so pure and so organic and so appropriate to the working situation that this film looks the way it does. And this film feels the way it does. And these kids communicate the way they do. That's teen art. So it's not artifice. It's teen coming through themselves to give you this sense. Ah, yeah, skating is an art. Talking is an art. Light is an art. The structure of the film and the music of the film is an art. But it came from this process with these kids who happen to be teenagers. And we were all virgins at the beginning of the film. No, there was one that wasn't. I'm going to tell you who he is. No. And you graduate through the process, something we didn't know before we entered this period together. This is why it's art. Because with these kids, we went somewhere special that I hope we communicated to you. I hope we made accessible to you. And I hope we celebrate it in a way that you say, oh, I know that. The great works of art tell you something you knew already, but, you didn't know how to express it. In Chinese, 我愿意为你, I'll do anything for you. In English, it's there is a crack in everything, or a Bob Dylan song, or a, You're gonna let me talk like this all night? I'll never get out of here.